Keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students!
Hello students, this is Miss Pooja Katre, sports teacher from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Welcome you to the online teaching for the year 2020 to 2021. Volleyball. Let's know about some important theory and volleyball skills. Index. The things that we will discuss about volleyball are: first, types of volleyball images. Second, brief explanation about types of volleyball. Third, important tournaments. Fourth, fundamental skills of game. Fifth, brief explanation about skills. Types of volleyball. Volleyball is a very versatile sport and can be modified to suit us. It can be played both indoors and outdoors. Here are some popular variants of volleyball played in to improve fitness or just for fun. First, beach volleyball. Second, shooting volleyball. Third, sitting volleyball. Fourth, aquatic volleyball. Sepak takraw. Beach volleyball. Beach volleyball is a very popular and is played between two teams of 2 players of each. A game inspired from beach volleyball is an indoor sand court and is called as indoor sand volleyball. Second, shooting volleyball. This is an Indian variant of volleyball and is also played in part of Pakistan. An extra 7 player is in each team, stay near the net, and it's called net man. He shoots the ball as high as possible and team points the opponent into making a fault. The ball is similar to handball and the court has the dimensions 30 by 70 square feet. Third, sitting volleyball. These players sit and play volleyball in a smaller 10 by 6 square meters court. Though players sit during the game, sitting volleyball event for men and women is included in Summer Paralympics. Aquatic volleyball. Aquatic volleyball is played in shallow swimming pools or shallow beaches. It is also called a pool volleyball or aqua pool. Sepak takraw. This is a very Asian game played century ago in Philippines, Indonesia and Laos and is popular across in Asia. The rules are very similar to that of volleyball, except that players don't use their hands but shoot a traditional rattan ball with their heads, torsos and legs. Let's see. Important tournament of volleyball. Federation International de Volleyball competition are: first, World Championship; second, World Championship qualifying tournament; third, World Olympic qualifying tournament; fourth, World Cups; fifth, Men's Under 21 and Women's Under 20 and Junior World Championship; sixth, World Grand Championship; 7. High Limit World Championship; 8. World Grand Prix; 9. World Championship Men's and Women's; 10. World Gala; 11. World Super Challenge; 12. Age Competition. World competition are: first, Olympic Games; second, Youth Olympic Games; third, Military World Games; fourth, Universiade Games; fifth, Master Games. Official competition are: first, Continental Senior Championship; second, Continental Men's and Women's Junior Championship; third, Continental Boys and Girls Youth Championship; fourth, Height Limit Continental Championship; fifth, Continental Games; sixth, Regional Games. Let's know about volleyball skills. Fundamental skills. Volleyball is a sport comprising of specific skills like serve, pass, sets, blocks, and attack. Each skill can be used to attack or defend depending on the game. There are 5 important skills. First, serving. Second, pass. Third, sets. Fourth, blocks. Fifth one, attack. Serve. What is the meaning of serving? The main objective is to make the ball land inside the court, used to put the ball in play. The action is done with the arm swing that sends the ball over the net into the opponent court. There are many types of serving, but 5 important serving are: first, underhand serving; second, overhand serving; third, float serving; fourth, jump serve; fifth, jump float serving. Underhand serve. A serve in which the players strike the ball below the waist. You will see the action of underhand serve. The first action is get your feet into position. The second action is ready the ball. Third action is lower the ball. Fourth action is lean your shoulder forward. Fifth action is aiming the ball. Sixth action is swing your arm straight back. Seventh action is your hitting hand into a fist. Eighth action is as you swing your arm step forward. Ninth action is follow through with your arm. And in this video we will see how to do underarm serve. Second, overhand serve. An overhand serve where the player tosses the ball high and hits it with the wrist span. You will see the action of overhand serve. The first action is place your feet in the proper position. The second action is get in the proper position. The third action is hold your arm out perpendicular from your body. The fourth action is prepare to toss the ball above your head. The fifth action is bring your arm back to hit. Sixth action is swing forward with your arm to hit the ball. Now, in this video, you will see how to do overhand serve. Third, jump serve. An overhand serve where the ball is first tosses high in the air, then the player makes an approach and jumps to make contact with the ball. You will see the action of jump serve. The first action is position yourself a good distance from the line. The second action is place your feet in the proper position. The third action is step forward dominant foot. The fourth action is takes your step forwards. The fifth action is prepare to toss the ball above your head. The sixth action is jump and bring your arm back to hit. The sixth action is swing forward with your arm to hit the ball. The eighth action is land your proper jump. Now, in this video you will see how to do jump serve. Fourth, float serve. An overhand serve where the ball is hit with the nose spin so that its path become unpredictable. You will see the action of float serve. The first action is place your feet in the proper position. The second action is ready the ball. The third action is hold your arm out perpendicular from your body. Fourth action is prepare to toss the ball above your head. Fifth action is bring your arm back to hit. Sixth action is swing forward with your arm to hit the ball. Seventh action is hit with the heel of your palm or cross it in half fist. Now, in this video you will see the how to do float serve. Fifth, jump float serve. An overhand serve where the ball is tossed high enough that the player jump before hitting is similarly to a standing float serve. You will see the action of jump float serve. The first action is position yourself a good distance from the line. The second action is get in the ready position. The third action is take your step forward. Fourth action is prepare to toss the ball above your head. The fifth action is aiming the ball. The sixth action is jump and bring your arm back to hit. The seventh action is hit the ball with the heel of your dominant hand. Now, in this video you will see how to do jump float serve. Pass. The meaning is pass, the act of playing a serve. If you have a good pass, you can set up your team's offense. The better the pass, the more option your attack has. The pass is a method of receiving an opponent's serve and or overhand attack. Two popular forms of these skills. First, underarm pass. Second, overhand pass. Underarm pass, where the ball touches the inside part of the joint, forearms, or platform at the waistline. You will see the action of underarm pass. The first action is proper stance. Should be a light on their feet so that you can move and get to any ball. The second action is knee bend. Play the ball in the midline of the body. Keep arms straight. The third action is hand placement. One hand flat, place their other hand underneath that hand and curl in their thumbs to the middle of their hands. The fourth action is hand position. Their forearms shoot from a flat surface, which is where the ball be hit. Now, in this video you will see how to take underarm pass. Second, overhand pass, where it is handled with the fingertips like a set above the head. Overhead pass played above the forehead, executed with the both hands open and controlled by the fingers and thumbs. You will see the action of overhand pass. The first action is skip little distance between both the feet. The second action is proper stance. Should be a light on their feet so that you can move and get to any ball. The third action is hand placement. The thumbs and pointer fingers should form a triangle and the palm should face outward. The fourth action is hand position. Little bend your knee, hands above head, fingers spread wide around the ball, extend from the elbows. The fifth action is push the ball. Should push the ball upwards, straightening their arms into parallel lines in one smooth, direct motion. Now, you will see in this video how to give overhand pass. Setting. An overhead pass with the specific purpose of setting up an attacker on your team. When setting the ball, the goal is to position the ball in the air so that a teammate is able to easily complete an overhand attack. You will see the action of setting. The first action is skip little distance between both the feet. The second action is proper stance. Should be a light on their feet so that you can move and get to any ball. The third action is hand placement. The thumbs and pointer fingers should form a triangle and the palm should face outward. The fourth action is hand position. Little bend your knee, hands above head, fingers spread wide around the ball, extend from the elbows. The fifth action is push the ball. Should push the ball upwards, straightening their arms into parallel lines in one smooth, direct motion. Now, in this video, you will see how to do setting. Blocking. A block is an attempt to halt an opponent's attack by jumping with the hand overhand to create a barrier at the net. The most common blocking violation is touching the net. The first line of defense used to try to stop the ball from entering your court. You will see in this video the action of block. Attack. The attack usually takes place on a team's third and final contact because an attacker's goal is to down the ball on the other team's side of the court. Players often jump when striking the ball to increase the difficulty of receiving the hit. The act of aggressively hitting the ball with an overhead attack whilst jumping as high as you can. You will see in this video the action of attack. This is part 2 video of volleyball theory. In the next video, we will discuss about some important point and ground measurement of volleyball. Thank you so much, students. Take care, stay home, and stay safe.